81. What does the root word muco- mean in the term mucopurulent discharge? Answer: mucus rationale. Muco- refers to mucus, from the Latin mucus. In mucopurulent, it indicates mucus and pus discharge. This root is seen in mucolytic, mucus breaking, guiding respiratory nursing. 82. What is the meaning of the root word somato- in a patient with somatic symptoms? Answer: body rationale. Somato- pertains to the body, from the Greek soma. In somatic, it indicates body-related symptoms. Nurses use this root in somatization, body symptom expression, aiding mental health nursing. 83. What does the root word irido- indicate in the term iridectomy? Answer: iris rationale. Irido- means iris, eye, from the Greek iris. In iridectomy, it indicates iris removal. This root appears in iriditis, iris inflammation, guiding eye care nursing. 84. What is the root word pyelo- referring to in a diagnosis of pyelonephritis? Answer: renal pelvis rationale. Pyelo- pertains to the renal pelvis, from the Greek pyelos. In pyelonephritis, it indicates renal pelvis inflammation. Nurses use this root in pyelogram, renal pelvis imaging, aiding renal care. 85. What does the root word tachy- mean in the term tachycardia? Answer: fast rationale. Tachy- refers to fast, from the Greek tachys. In tachycardia, it indicates fast heart rate. This root is seen in tachypnea, fast breathing, guiding cardiac and respiratory nursing. 86. What is the meaning of the root word brady- in a patient with bradycardia? Answer: slow rationale. Brady- means slow, from the Greek bradies. In bradycardia, it indicates slow heart rate. Nurses use this root in bradypnea, slow breathing, aiding vital sign assessments. 87. What does the root word epi- indicate in the term epigastric pain? Answer: upon rationale. Epi- means upon or over, from the Greek epi. In epigastric, it indicates pain over the stomach. This root appears in epidermis, outer skin, guiding abdominal and dermatologic nursing. 88. What is the root word peri- referring to in a procedure called pericardiocentesis? Answer: around rationale. Peri- pertains to around, from the Greek peri. In pericardiocentesis, it indicates fluid removal around the heart. Nurses use this root in pericarditis, heart sac inflammation, aiding cardiac care. 89. What does the root word hypo- mean in the term hypoglycemia? Answer: below rationale. Hypo- refers to below or low, from the Greek hypo. In hypoglycemia, it indicates low blood sugar. This root is seen in hypotension, low blood pressure, guiding metabolic and cardiovascular nursing. 90. What is the meaning of the root word hyper- in a patient with hypertension? Answer: above rationale. Hyper- means above or high, from the Greek hyper. In hypertension, it indicates high blood pressure. Nurses use this root in hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, aiding chronic disease management. 91. What does the root word dis- indicate in the term dyspnea? Answer: difficult rationale. Dis- means difficult or abnormal, from the Greek dys. In dyspnea, it indicates difficult breathing. This root appears in dysfunction, abnormal function, guiding respiratory and functional assessments. 92. What is the root word eu- referring to in a patient with euthanasia? Answer: good rationale. Eu- pertains to good or normal, from the Greek eu. In euthanasia, it indicates good death, painless. Nurses use this root in eupnea, normal breathing, aiding ethical and respiratory care. 93. What does the root word a- mean in the term apnea? Answer: without rationale. A- means without or not, from the Greek a-. In apnea, it indicates without breathing. This root is seen in anemia, without blood, guiding respiratory and hematologic nursing. 94. What is the meaning of the root word anti- in a patient receiving antibiotics? Answer: against rationale. Anti- refers to against, from the Greek anti. In antibiotics, it indicates against bacteria. Nurses use this root in anticoagulant, against clotting, aiding pharmacology nursing. 95. What does the root word contra- indicate in the term contraindication? Answer: against rationale. Contra- means against, from the Latin contra. In contraindication, it indicates against use of a treatment. This root appears in contralateral, opposite side, guiding medication safety. 96. What is the root word semi- referring to in a patient with semi-comatose state? Answer: half rationale. Semi- pertains to half, from the Latin semi. In semi-comatose, it indicates half-conscious state. Nurses use this root in semi-permeable half-passing, aiding neurologic and membrane care. 97. What does the root word poly- mean in the term polyuria? Answer: many rationale. Poly- refers to many, from the Greek polys. In polyuria, it indicates excessive urination. This root is seen in polydipsia, excessive thirst, guiding renal and metabolic nursing. 98. What is the meaning of the root word oligo- in a patient with oliguria? Answer: few rationale. Oligo- means few or scanty, from the Greek oligos. In oliguria, it indicates low urine output. Nurses use this root in oligomenorrhea, few periods, aiding renal and gynecologic care. 99. What does the root word and dash indicate in the term anesthesia? Answer: without rationale. And dash refers to without, from the Greek and dashed. In anesthesia, it indicates without sensation. This root appears in anuria, without urine, guiding surgical and renal nursing. 100. What is the root word auto- referring to in a patient with autoimmune disease? Answer: self-rationale. Auto- means self, from the Greek autos. In autoimmune, it indicates self-attacking immunity. Nurses use this root in autonomous, self-governing, aiding immunology nursing. 101. What does the root word pancreato- refer to in the term pancreatitis? Answer: pancreas rationale. Pancreato- pertains to the pancreas, from the Greek pancreas. In pancreatitis, it indicates pancreas inflammation. This root is used in pancreatectomy, pancreas removal, and pancreatogram, pancreas imaging, aiding nurses in endocrine and GI care. 102. What is the meaning of the root word vasculo- in a patient with vasculopathy? Answer: vessel rationale. Vasculo- refers to blood vessels, from the Latin vasculum. In vasculopathy, it indicates vessel disease. Nurses encounter this root in vascular, vessel-related, and vasculitis, vessel inflammation, guiding cardiovascular care. 103. What does the root word esophago- indicate in the term esophagitis? Answer: esophagus rationale. Esophago- means esophagus, from the Greek oesophagos. In esophagitis, it denotes esophagus inflammation. This root appears in esophagoscopy, esophagus examination, critical for GI nursing assessments. 104. What is the root word hema- referring to in a procedure called hemodialysis? Answer: blood rationale. Hema- pertains to blood, from the Greek haima. In hemodialysis, it indicates blood filtration. Nurses use this root in hemorrhage, blood loss, and hemoglobin blood protein, aiding renal and hematologic care. 105. What does the root word encephalo- mean in the term encephalopathy? Answer: brain rationale. Encephalo- refers to the brain, from the Greek encephalos. In encephalopathy, it indicates brain disease. This root is seen in encephalitis, brain inflammation, and encephalogram, brain imaging, guiding neurologic nursing. 106. What is the meaning of the root word thyro- in a patient with thyroidectomy? Answer: thyroid rationale. Thyro- pertains to the thyroid gland, from the Greek thyreos. In thyroidectomy, it denotes thyroid removal. Nurses encounter this root in thyroiditis, thyroid inflammation, critical for endocrine care. 107. What does the root word corneo- indicate in the term corneal transplant? Answer: cornea rationale. Corneo dash means cornea, from the Latin cornea. In corneal transplant, it indicates cornea replacement. This root appears in corneitis, cornea inflammation, aiding eye care nursing. 108. What is the root word bili dash referring to in a diagnosis of biliary colic? Answer: bile rationale. Bili dash pertains to bile, from the Latin bilis. In biliary colic, it indicates bile-related pain. Nurses use this root in bilirubin bile pigment, guiding hepatic and GI care. 109. What does the root word cranio dash mean in the term craniocerebral trauma? Answer: skull rationale. Cranio dash refers to the skull, from the Latin cranium. In craniocerebral trauma, it indicates skull and brain injury. This root is seen in craniotomy, skull incision, aiding neurosurgical nursing. 110. What is the meaning of the root word dacryo dash in a patient with dacryocystitis? Answer: tear rationale. Dacryo dash pertains to tears, from the Greek dakryon. In dacryocystitis, it denotes tear sac inflammation. Nurses encounter this root in dacryuria, tear flow, guiding eye care nursing. 111. What does the root word pneumato dash indicate in the term pneumatosis? Answer: air rationale. Pneumato dash means air or gas, from the Greek pneuma. In pneumatosis, it indicates air in tissues. This root appears in pneumaticoel, air cavity, aiding respiratory and surgical care. 112. What is the root word meringo dash referring to in a procedure called meringotomy? Answer: eardrum rationale. Meringo dash pertains to the eardrum, from the Latin meringa. In meringotomy, it denotes eardrum incision. Nurses use this root in meningitis, eardrum inflammation, aiding ENT care. 113. What does the root word adreno dash mean in the term adrenocortical carcinoma? Answer: adrenal gland rationale. Adreno dash refers to the adrenal gland, from the Latin adrenalis. In adrenocortical carcinoma, it indicates adrenal cortex cancer. This root is seen in adrenalectomy, adrenal removal, guiding endocrine nursing. 114. What is the meaning of the root word condo dash in a patient with chondritis? Answer: cartilage rationale. Condo dash pertains to cartilage, from the Greek chondros. In chondritis, it denotes cartilage inflammation. Nurses encounter this root in chondroma, cartilage tumor, aiding orthopedic care. 115. What does the root word peritoneo dash indicate in the term peritonioscopy? Answer: peritoneum rationale. Peritoneo dash means peritoneum, from the Greek peritonein. In peritonioscopy, it indicates peritoneal examination. This root appears in peritonitis, peritoneum inflammation, critical for abdominal nursing. 116. What is the root word arterio dash referring to in a diagnosis of arteriosclerosis? Answer: artery rationale. Arterio dash pertains to arteries, from the Greek arteria. In arteriosclerosis, it indicates artery hardening. Nurses use this root in arteriogram, artery imaging, guiding cardiovascular care. 117. What does the root word Colorado dash mean in the term colorectal cancer? Answer: colon rationale. Colorado dash refers to the colon, from the Greek colon. In colorectal cancer, it indicates colon and rectum cancer. This root is seen in colostomy, colon opening, aiding GI oncology nursing. 118. What is the meaning of the root word phono dash in a patient with phonocardiogram? Answer: sound rationale. Phono dash pertains to sound, from the Greek phone. In phonocardiogram, it denotes heart sound recording. Nurses use this root in phonology, sound study, guiding cardiac assessments. 119. What does the root word sclero dash indicate in the term scleroderma? Answer: hard rationale. Sclero dash means hard, from the Greek scleros. In scleroderma, it indicates hard skin. This root appears in sclerosis, hardening, critical for dermatologic and neurologic nursing. 120. What is the root word Uretero- referring to a patient with urethral lithiasis. Answer. Ureter rationale. Uretero- pertains to the ureter, from the Greek ureter. In urethral lithiasis, it indicates ureter stones. Nurses use this route in ureteroscopy, ureter examination, aiding urologic care.